Hi, this is Greg McCoach, editor of the Mining Speculator. I'm here today with Chris Taylor, CEO of Great Bear Resources, and we're at the Vancouver Metals Investor Conference here in January. So, Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year.
Great to see you, Greg.
And of course, we're starting out the year with a bang with this press release I got in my hands here. Great Bear drills 1,600 grams per ton gold over 0.70 meters and 150 meters depth.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thanks very much, yeah.
Exciting stuff. The stock ran up quite a bit. I thought it should have run up a little bit more even, but
Yeah.
We'll take what we can get it with this market, right?
It'll get there.
So let's talk about this. You and I have been interviewing for the last year, and it just keeps getting better in my view, as I've been telling all my people that, I said over the holidays during tax loss selling, if Great Bear even gets close to $2, you should be buying it hand over fist. I hope they paid attention.
that was great. Yeah, I did the same.
Yeah. So this news release now sets you apart. This is the first time where we get what we call the jewelry box effect in Red Lake.
Yeah.
I compare it to what happened with Goldcorp in 2003 when they hit a similar type situation, not as rich, I think it was 40 ounce per ton, but it was 2,000.
Yes.
Much deeper in the system.
Yes.
And it was a little wider. It was like 30 feet, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Whereas yours is two and change feet,
Yeah.
But overall, that tells me that, and tells the market that it's probably only going to get better with more drilling. You're fully funded. You could do 80,000 more meters of drilling or more on the money you already have. So you're in a good spot. My view, this is just my take. I know you can't speculate on this, but for anybody listening, I believe Great Bear gets taken out in 2019. I don't see how the market, some major doesn't want to do that.
Well, it'll be an interesting year. The Goldcorp Newmont merger that was announced last week.
Exciting.
I mean, that turns the entire Red Lake camp into a very live wire, right? So to be able to generate these kind of numbers basically at surface or right by surface during that process, I mean, it should be very interesting in 2019 for us and our shareholders.
Yeah, and the drills are always going to tell the story.
Yeah.
But I can speculate as to what I'm seeing so far. We've been right in my estimation of this. I think it gets better until the point when these majors have to just bite the bullet and put up the money. So we'll see.
We'll see, Greg. I mean, you called us very early on. I mean, anybody that listened to you this time last year made an exorbitant amount of money.
Yes, so, well, we're happy about that. In the difficult market we've had over the last several years, it's fun to make money again. So let's talk a little bit more about this Newmont Goldcorp merger, because I think that's really positive for our industry. The institutional funds, they have money, but they want to buy the best companies. And what we've seen is with all these majors, depleting their reserves, a merger, if they're not going to find it, if they can't discover it or buy out the ounces, they have to merge together to become a stronger company.
That's right.
So now you have the biggest gold producer in the world with these two companies put together. Much stronger. It's going to attract the institutional investors to come in and buy this kind of asset. And I would say, they would be a leading candidate to take a run at you at some point, but we'll see, right?
Well, we'll see how it plays out this year. But I agree, the Barrick and Randgold merger, that's also very recent history. So it shows consolidation of gold producing ounces in the industry, and that's good. We are effectively in the juniors. We are the exploration arm of those companies, and they de-risk it for their shareholders by basically offsourcing that element of the work. So in this case, we've made a legitimate discovery. It's attracted a great deal of interest, and we'll see where that goes.
Yeah, on the heels of Barrick, Randgold, Newmont, Goldcorp, it's going to trickle into the other majors, the Kinross, Agnico Eagle. We may be hearing some deals there, because I think that trend will continue, and it may even trickle down into the juniors, where the juniors start budding together and making stronger companies for investor appeal, right? So,
good.
Exciting times, and where do you think gold's going? Personally, I think we're going to see increased volatility in the big picture. Much greater volatility than we've seen. So I believe that gold is the place to be. Safe haven is going to become paramount in 2019. There's potential for some really big changes, some big shifts that are lifetime type shifts in the financial world that could
Correct,
occur
yeah.
potentially. We don't know. We'll see. But no matter what happens, it's going to be good for gold in my view.
Yeah.
So I'm telling my people, my subscribers, that you want to be in the gold deals, precious metals, but gold in particular. Mm-hmm. You want to be in the best exploration stories. You want to be in the top producers, if you like producers of development stories. So
that's right. We think that it is a good climate for gold. Obviously, the volatility, yeah. And also if you're interested in gold from an investment standpoint, the exploration plays are really the leveraged, the leveraged investment in the gold space. So, good quality investment or good quality exploration plays. You can see it in our performance from 2018 through into 2019, but we're really just getting going. So companies like this, and there's others in the space as well, these are the ones where in an accelerating gold market, you'll make potentially multiples. So yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I think it's a very good thesis for 2019, 2020.
Yep, I think that's we're only going to increase in stature as the time goes forward here. That's my take on it. As always, nobody has the crystal ball, but
yeah, I know.
It'll be fun. So let's see. Anything else we want to cover? Anything you want to mention while we got you here on the interview?
Well, hat tip to you. I mean, you were covering us, a year ago, and we would have been sitting at 30 cents in that kind of range. So in broad terms, we've increased eight times or so since that initial recommendation that you made. So just a hat tip to you, and some of your peers in the industry. You're way ahead of the market at large, and I think. Credit to you for picking out a good story at such an early stage.
Yeah, well, you've been easy to follow, fun to follow. I tip my hat to you because as I've been saying, I've been dealing with a lot of graybeards for all these years.
Yes.
It's good to see the new
brown
talent.
The brown beard. Yes, my wife's choice, by the way, not mine.
It's not colored, by the way.
And we're not going to change the name to Great Beard Resources.
Right.
I'm just kidding.
Well, listen, Chris.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks very much, Greg.
Good luck in 2019.
Thank you.